Welcome back, welcome back. What's happening, peoples? If this is your first time finding my channel, the name of my channel is in the intro. Who am I? I'm Unc L. You call me Unc for short. Why? Because I'm old as hell and I'm somebody's uncle. And I'm an uncle that tells you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. Rest in peace, Pops, every time. Yeah, a shout out to all my new subs. Man, y'all came through so hard. I asked for help trying to get to 500 right at about 3 weeks ago. I was at 160. Now I'm at 455. Shout out to all my day ones and shout out to everybody that's came in recently and has given me a chance. I appreciate it. I'm gonna try to live up to your expectations, at least make it entertaining. With that said, I feel like I'm beating a dead horse with this one, but the material is just so bountiful. It's just so much of it out there. What's this video about? Single moms. Whoo-wee. Ladies, all I'm trying to do is communicate how men view you on the market. Hopefully that'll allow you to adjust your expectations and make you successful. But I'm gonna tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. So if you can't stand the truth, you need to find another channel. With that said, let's get into the content.
Unfathomable sadness. Yummy, yummy, you guys.
So who takes care of you?
I do.
Anybody else?
My dog? It sounds crazy, but he does. This is why a lot of men will pass on single mothers, because they don't want to be disrespected in their own house. And at the end of the day, that child is not his. And now he's dealing with another man's mess, another man's problem. And maybe that's an insensitive way to talk about children, but I'm sorry, that's how men see it. And this is just a whole headache that a lot of guys don't want to sign up for.
She's got a point.
Yeah, that last lady was a chick by the name of Pearl Davis. If you on YouTube, you know who she is, or any app for that matter. Yeah, the first two young ladies, single moms, both of them crying, both of them boo-hooing. Does that look like a situation a man that wants to just voluntarily step into?
Are you crazy or just plain stupid?
The kids are getting on their nerves, and they share DNA with them. They love them kids. We ain't got no ties to them, so why would we want to step in and put up with the headache for her? What is she bringing to the table that she ain't already gave to another dude?
What did he say?
So that's not saying they can't get men, but if they do, they're gonna have to go above and beyond. And women hate hearing that. They don't think they have to compete for a man, but if you got kids coming to the table, it's your job to convince that man why he should move into your life and help you with your burdens, because that's what they are, burdens. They're blessings for you, burdens for him.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's continue.
It honestly pains me to see women constantly explaining to men that they would rather be alone than to be in a relationship with them. They don't understand. They don't understand because the cognitive dissonance. They can't imagine because they can't do it.
You sure about that? You sure about that?
I'm your huckleberry. That's just my game.
They can't be alone. Literally, they ruminate when they're alone. Their mind wanders all over the place. They hate their own company.
By all accounts, it doesn't make sense.
A man cannot stand the thought of being alone, so he cannot believe you when you say you are happier alone. They can't do it, so they can't imagine that you can do it. They honestly believe that you're lying. Stop trying to convince them that you're happier alone. We know we are. Just be alone.
Don't nobody in this world got more jobs than a single mama.
I don't give a f***.
Child, I got so many jobs. When people ask me how many jobs I got, I say yes. Baby, I be working so hard, I be forgetting my daughter got a daddy. Child, I'm a content creator. I create content for content creators. I write people ebooks. I own a marketing agency. I'm a veteran. I'm a full-time college college student. I got a bachelor's degree. I got an MBA, and I'm working on my second master's degree. I ain't playing. You got a job, I'm there.
When I was your age, I was a maintenance man, a carpenter, a cab driver, a cook, a hospital orderly, a security guard, a tour guide, a fish cleaner, and an Amway distributor all in the same day.
Income tax season, baby, I got a 3-pronged binder. Cause come hell or high water, my baby gonna eat. And I ain't talking about no Lunchable. I'm talking about a seafood boil.
Some say she's gone too far, but I have to disagree.
Okay, for that first young lady, I don't know if y'all picking up on this, fellas, audience. She just described women. She just described women because men throughout the entirety of human history are so used to being alone and have gotten so good at it that they invented a word for it. It is called hermit. They invented a word for it. Men's natural state is to be alone. We're not like women. We don't have large support groups of friends that'll give us hugs and tell us everything will be okay. No, we barely have any friends. You know what I mean? And that's just the truth of the situation. She's describing how women can't stand being alone. And look, this is not all women. This is not an all thing, but men by ourselves, we focus on things. We have hobbies. It might be Call of Duty. It might be building models. It might be working on small engines in the garage. It might be going to the gun range. It might be taking MMA. We can focus on things because that's how we're wired. Women are wired to focus on people and relationships. It's how their mind works. It's how our mind works. Men work one way, women work another way. So she just described how women's minds work. And for that second lady, every bit of that was loud and masculine. You know what I mean? And that energy is like,
brother,
it'll be difficult for her to find a masculine man that'll be able to tolerate that for long periods of time. Her issue is going to be learning how to turn that off because she's so used to doing it for herself. She has to be in that mode. And I couldn't. There's not really many men that's got their stuff together that will be able to tolerate that for long periods of time.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
That just is what it is. Hopefully she can find her femininity. Let's continue.
You and Envy sends in $5. As a single mother, do you believe you deserve a man in the top percentile? And if so, why would that man want you? So all of y'all single moms besides one. So show of hands. Do you think you deserve a man in the top percentile? So show of hands. Do you think you deserve a man in the top percentile? Show of hands. We got 1.
No.
We got 2, 3. Oh, we got 4. Okay, 4. Oh, we got 5. Okay. And you're the only one. So you're the only one that said that you don't think you deserve. I'm gonna get to you last.
Why would that man want you?
Okay, and if so, why would that man want you? Okay, let's start here. So you think you deserve him. Why would that man want you?
Well, for one, because I'm a very good mother. I'm not a perfect mom, but I'm a very good mom, so I think.
But what does that have to do with him?
Because I think that shows a lot about my character. And why do I think I deserve it? Because I believe that...
Well, wait, time out. That doesn't show that. So if you are a single mother, you being a good mother, that doesn't show that you have good character, because single mothers normally don't have good character.
Let him cook.
I'm gonna let him.
Generally speaking, because they chose the wrong man, meaning that they normally broke up the relationship. They initiated the breakup. So they show single moms show the worst characteristic traits, to be honest. I'll explain why. Because if they had good characteristic traits, they would be with the baby father. They would have chose a man that's worthy of them to have a good kid with, and they would stay with that man. Furthermore, they would see that, okay, if I leave this man, then my daughter or my son would be without a father. And we know that a child without a father leads to more degeneracy.
Yeah, shout out to my guy at No Fugazi Podcast. That's where I got this clip from. I'm going to link it in the description. Yeah, he's 100% right. Ladies, just because you're a good mom, a good single mom, that doesn't mean you're right for a relationship, because if you were right for a relationship, you wouldn't be a single mom unless your husband passed away, or there are instances where a sociopathic man can fool a good woman. You know what I mean? That does happen. But if you weren't married to this guy, if you just spit out his baby, that shows me you're not good at making decisions. This is 2024. We all know the stats of what happens with how bad the circumstances can be with single moms, yet you chose to be a single mom. And if you'll decide to become a single mom without taking any steps to prevent it, you'll probably make more bad decisions. And this is how I'm trying to give you insight. Excuse me. I'm trying to give you insight into how men think. This is how we view y'all. So, take it with a grain of salt, take it with a pound of ham. I'm just putting the information out there. Grain of salt or a pound of ham.
What?
Fuck it. Anyway, let's continue.
Regardless whether or not I'm a single mother, I'm able to do everything else, whether or not I have a baby or not. I still can be a great wife, even if I have my kid have nothing to do with my quality as a wife.
No, what single mothers show is that you're selfish because you prioritize yourself over the kid. If you prioritize the kid, you would have worked through thick and thin to keep that relationship with the father. You would have.
Why does the responsibility has to fall on me just because I'm a female? What if the guy was the one?
Generally speaking, right? Generally speaking, most women initiate breakups and divorces. So what is it? 70 to 80% of divorces are initiated by women.
That's facts, man.
So they're breaking up a family. So they're removing the father from the home by their own feelings. We know men do bad things.
And just to chime in behind my guy, we know men out here ain't perfect. But if men, and knowing that men aren't perfect, why'd you have a baby with them? And why'd you have that baby before he put a ring on it? Why'd you carry before you married? It's on you, ladies. You all control access to sex. You all control which babies get born. You all control which men become fathers. That is completely within a woman's control. If a woman does not want a baby to be born, that baby is not going to be born.
He's got a point.
If a woman does not want to get pregnant, she will not get pregnant by you. Period. Y'all are in complete control of that. So if you're a single mom, it's because you chose to be a single mom. Let's get back into the content.
Oh my God.
Men do bad things.
What I'm saying is, for instance, I feel like there's this thing in society that we are blamed because of the men that we choose. Sometimes we are deceived. Sometimes we meet a person and we think, oh my God, this guy's going to be such an amazing father. And they turn out to be completely AH.
So who has to take blame? The deceiver or the deceived?
The deceiver, because he knew that he wasn't
should
prepared.
the deceiver take all the blame?
No.
Should the deceived take some blame?
Take some blame, of course. Because for
okay,
example,
so that's accountability.
You do something and I have reaction to it, right?
Yeah.
Right? Then I am part of the problem because I have reaction to it. It's always gonna be both of our fault. But I feel like the deceiver, the person that made the mistake, should be held more accountable. So why does the blame falls on women for leaving when it wasn't the right situation in the first place?
Well, the worst environment is for a kid to be raised in a single mother household. Statistics show that
63% of youth suicides are from single mother homes. 90% of homelessness and runaway children are from single mother homes.
You can't put that on the mother.
85% of children who show behavioral disorders are from single mother homes. 80% of rapists with anger problems are from single mother homes. 71% of high school dropouts are from single mother homes. 70% of youths in operated institutions are from single mother homes. 80% of all the youths that are in prison are from single mother homes. This shows that boys and girls need both their mother and their father. And I will tell you, as a father, I know from raising my son that he needs both me and his mother in his life.
Yeah, the guy spitting out those statistics is a guy by the name of Sarah Garvey. S-A-R-A Garvey. S-A one word, R-A one word, Garvey. G-A-R-V-E-Y. He has a YouTube channel. Look him up. He does great content. Every statistical data point he gave you is absolutely correct. And they did that by interviewing, they found those stats by interviewing convicts, men and women in prison. And those are the numbers they came up with when they interviewed inmates. So it goes to show you what happens when it's just a mother raising children in a home by herself. That's what happens a preponderance of the time. On the flip side of that, the results that a single dad get is almost equivalent, statistically speaking, to a two-parent household. The percentage, a two-parent household only does a couple percentage points better than a single dad as far as having positive outcomes. So a child does need a mother and father to be successful, to be more successful, but short of that, a single father can raise a successful individual, and they'll grow up to become a contributing member of society and not an inmate or dancing on a pole. Let's continue.
Time out. Let's reverse it real quick. To you.
All right.
What is broke guys good for?
Sex.
Recreational use only.
But what? But
Oh my God.
A broke guy compared to a single
You can't compare
mother?
a broke guy to a single mom.
No.
That's false. That's no,
No,
you cannot. Because
Go ahead.
someone
let you
who's
speak.
broke, okay? If you're broke as a male, you have the opportunity to level up, but you're not wanting to. As a single mom, you don't know what I had gone through. And sometimes we don't even choose to be a single mom.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
If you're a single mom, your baby is sitting next to you because you chose that baby. You could have used contraception. You could have deleted it. You could have left it at a fire station and put it up for adoption. You did none of those things and carried that baby for 9 months. If you're a single mom, you chose to be a single mom.
He ain't lying.
Let me get this straight. So many modern day women think that they're the prize because basically they're a functioning adult and they pay their bills. Like, congratulations for paying your electric bill. I guess that means you deserve princess treatment. Meanwhile, these women are ill-mannered, don't know how to communicate, they don't know how to take constructive criticism, they only know how to focus on negative behaviors instead of positive behaviors, they have unhealed trauma that they constantly project onto other people, they're selfish and entitled and expect everyone to cater to them while they give nothing in return. They have poor time management, they don't have any priorities in place, they don't know how to focus, they don't know what they really want in life, which is why they dabble in everything and sleep around. They prefer negative attention rather than no attention at all. Their idea of positive friendships is how many followers they have, and their reputation online is more important than who they are in real life. Dismissive to anybody's feelings or opinions if it doesn't validate them. They bully people while simultaneously preaching women empowerment. But yet, they have so much to bring to the table because they're a functioning adult and they pay their bills. Make that make sense. Okay, bye.
Wow, ladies. She said it, not me. I just happen to agree with everything she said. And it's not just modern women. This is what the modern single mother brings to the table. They feel like because they're adults, they pay their own bills. I got my own car. I got my own place. Congratulations. Welcome to the world of adulthood. You want a cookie? You want me to do a backflip? What you want? You want a prize for taking care of yourself like you're supposed to? That's part of the strong and independent. It means you have to take care of yourself. Welcome to the world of men. We've been doing it forever. But yeah, I agree with everything that young lady said. Her name is Sarah Eaton. I'm gonna link her channel in my description also, because I like how every video she makes, she ends it with okay, bye. Right after she spits out a bunch of nothing but facts. But yeah, with that said, I'm gonna wrap this one up right here. It's just, ladies, I'm not saying it's hopeless for single mothers out here, but if you're a single mother and you want a man of quality, you better be willing to compete. And if you're not willing to compete, you need to just go home and be with your kids till they grown, because men are done dealing with entitled women that feel like we owe them some type of support or care just because they have kids. You have to convince us to even want to date you, and that's if you've been paying attention to the YouTube streets and the social media streets. A lot of y'all chicks can't even get men to approach you. So, just a word to the wise. If you would, please give me a like, please give me a sub, please give me a share. I'm going to link the videos that I reacted to in the description. And I'll see you on the next one. Toodles.